Okay, okay. It's okay, let them say. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay, okay. We go te okay. I just want to hear me. Look, look. Hey, baby, it's your daddy. You define, I get it times two. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, come my berry. Yeah, you got my attention now. What you gonna do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Okay, cool it down, down. Cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Only mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Aboyako. Okay, okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay, okay. We go te okay. I just want to hear me. Look, look.
Told him up. Birdman. Clips. N.O. What you smell? Money smell. Come on, Lil, handle your business for me, boy.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? Whoa. What happened to that boy? Yeah. What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. I heard it on a player main say it ain't so. Even as a youngin', they consigned me to, which explains why I'm worth my weight in gold while they was taking baby steps from an word in the streets that the envy is me. Enough ice on that watch to make a lose sleep. Magnified face help to see clearly. On the waist severely. I'm known for the I'm heavy in the street like the 7 Series Beamer, man, or that guaranteed the your man. Whoa, I'm the reason that your block is vacant, malicious or just to make a statement. Clips and cash money, who ain't rich?
rich, it's more about how I master physics. In the game, I used to train.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper finished. I had 10 bands in my
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it.
No good, don't be surprised I'll last you. It's like they put out a smash and they go in a flash a minute. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract it. That was really me. I ain't have to act and conflict it. Only difference is I'm living and I would've.
Quick drama matchup.
Income, so here's my manual wisdom. And the east side, living my ability. The term words, the imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember this. Figure walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. This is what to me I could never live civilly. I could never look without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Brazil. I say validity. They ask them work that put in. I'm like, what didn't we problems? Then I correct for the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides kind of West, tell me who else I got.
Hold up, can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, I know my microphone is kind of jank, but oh shoot, what's up, CXMP? Man, I hope y'all can hear me, man, because I'm trying to learn how to stream and all that. I was thinking about playing WWE2K23, but I don't know how the servers is, man. Servers be wild. Like the ping be like in the hundreds, man. That's terrible. Oh, you can hear me? Oh, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming through, CXMP. I'm just gonna practice for like a quick second and I'm going into a game. I haven't played this in a minute. See, I'm rusty, man. Rusty. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Look at this! I am rusty AF. Oh shoot, what's up, Deshaun? Appreciate y'all coming through, man. I know I said I'll be doing something different, but like I guess this is it for the time being. Alright. Alright. I think I'm back now. I think I'm back. That's off. It's too far. Alright. Alright. Going into a game real quick. Going into a game, man. Like I said, I haven't played this in a minute because there's nothing else to do in this game. Once you get in the GOAT League, that's it. So, appreciate you coming through, Deshaun. This is 2K time for a bit. Oh, we got a match. We got a match. That's what's up. Did I like SmackDown? I feel like SmackDown was a waste, if you ask me. Because I think what it is that they're paying attention to Raw 30, and then the Royal Rumble is this Saturday. So I feel like it was a waste because they had so many tag team matches, and that was what I saw. And then the segment I saw on YouTube, like between Roman and Kevin Owens, that only lasted like what, 5-7 minutes, so it wasn't really that much time they had to get that segment in. So yeah, I think it was a waste. CXMP was right, because CXMP he said this week is going to be a waste because everybody's going to be like more focused on Raw 30 and the Royal Rumble. So he was right on that. He said that in the Raw watch party. But do y'all see they got what's her name? Charlotte Flair facing Sonya Deville. I'm like, what kind of matchup is that? That's not a feud. If you're gonna feud with somebody, in my opinion, she should be feuding with Liv Morgan or Raquel Rodriguez if she's not gonna give Ronda Rousey a rematch. That's just my opinion. Okay, I just got dunked on, but it's okay.
He takes it in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
You see, Bray Wyatt had a little thing showing. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? We're not gonna let you get away with that, man. Give me that. So that.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was in his mind.
But yeah, what you mean by that, CXMP? You need to clear the air with that one, my man.
Be right up on Kobe because
Oh, get that
he
out
is
of here.
ready to pull it at any moment.
And it's
Aaron Gordon, should he enter the dunk contest? Well, he said only if he's in the All-Star.
Offensive rebounding is always going to be a
I don't know.
strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
As to Leonard.
Come on, Leonard.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the
On SmackDown, he was facing the door and something was showing.
Not the guy you want to leave open. He'll be asking for some lottery numbers.
Something was showing.
Knocking down shots like that.
Something was showing.
They get it back. And Bryant.
No, man. No, we
Hits it from three-point range.
that.
Nice
I mean,
set there, making it easy
it sounds right to some people, but
that lined up all the way.
to us, it don't sound cool at all, man.
In textbook, I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat.
They blurred it out? Oh, okay. If they blurred it out, then it's probably like something we wasn't supposed to see, like a superstar or something. Like we wasn't supposed to see who they were.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Gotta be. Or maybe it was like Uncle Howdy or something. Maybe Uncle Howdy's henchman. Maybe the nephews of Uncle Howdy or something. I don't know. Shoot, we don't even know. We don't even have a clue of who Uncle Howdy is at the end of the day, man. See, I'm ready for Cody to come back. Yeah, man. I heard that they keep rerunning the promo that he had with him coming back. But like I said, man, I would have loved for them to show it as a surprise, man. I think they dropped the ball when they the way they showed it, man. They should have had him a surprise in the Royal Rumble. You know, quiet. This way we would have been surprised.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
You know, Bray Wyatt, he didn't say that he's officially in the Royal Rumble, so we don't know what's going to happen with that.
Scooped up. Bryant.
But, yeah, I mean, I think everybody's money's on Cody Rhodes, man. How could it not be? If it's not on Cody Rhodes, then I don't know who would win the Royal Rumble, man. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize.
Let's get it. Let's get to it. The cheeks were popped while he was banding. While he was banding down. While he was down on his knees? What? What? So WWE became TV NC-17 or something? Or what? What's going on there?
Tries it from the top of the key.
Yeah, like what happened? Let's see, they did. They should have said nothing. They messed that up big time. Exactly. Like they gave the bag away when they said that Cody Rhodes was coming back, man. They really did. Like they should have told no one. Like PW Insider, I think is the official wrestling news outlet. They should have never told them. I don't think they did, but I'm just saying, man.
Gordon with it. Stolen away. Bryant with the bounce pass. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
My man said cheeks.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Look,
He's
man.
getting his first free
The
throw
only
attempt
cheeks
of the
I want to
game
see is Nia Jax's cheeks. That's it. Or Nikita Lyons'
here.
cheeks.
Curry
That's it.
outside. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't.
I don't want to see anybody else's cheeks, man. But if it was a blooper effect or a blooper reel, man, like I said, man, those guys are human beings first. Those ladies and gentlemen, I should say. Those ladies and gentlemen are human beings first, man. Errors happen at the end of the day. You know, I know they're professionals, but still, you know, it happens at the end of the day. You know?
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Actually, no, I don't want to see Nia Jax's cheeks, man. I got respect for that woman, man. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see anything like that happen.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Even if somebody leaked it, I wouldn't be interested in seeing it.
First one falls for him.
I'd be like, no, I don't want to see that. The only cheeks of hers that I want to see is on her face. That's it.
And it's Anthony at the elbow.
Come on, Giannis, block that,
And a
man.
great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
No.
Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
No.
Here's Kobe.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
The
that.
inbound, no good.
But
And he's very confident from
you need to check it out if you didn't see it on SmackDown
And he'll
Live.
be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age.
No.
Fine wine.
No.
Here's Gordon.
I'll pass.
Curry with Westbrook picks him up. Outside Anthony. It's good from long range.
Speaking of Anthony, I miss Carmelo Anthony, man.
Anthony's got 7 points.
Let's see how they mess that up. I'm thinking Vince is running the show. Probably. He's back. They say he's back with the crew, but I don't know, man. He may be back like for real, behind the crew, behind the creative, but they're just not saying anything. They're keeping that like low key. Let's see, The Rock might not wrestle at Mania. He say he's not in the right shape. Yeah, I heard, man. But you know what? My thing is, The Rock, man. The Rock is in such amazing shape for his age. He's probably not in match shape though.
Guys, what's your take on the
Like
whole team
wrestling
so far?
match shape, like to do the slams and all that good stuff.
Unafraid to take
Maybe he got to get the chemistry on point or something like that. I don't know, because I've never been in I've never been a professional wrestler a day in my life. Even though people say I should have been a wrestler or a football player growing up as a kid, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. I know The Undertaker, he said that he can get through a match.
These are his
You know, at his age, I think Undertaker's like, what, 56 or something like that? So, I don't know what The Rock means by that. Maybe he's trying to throw people off. I don't know.
Pass to Gordon.
Because The Rock is in tremendous shape. And The Rock is like, what, 50 or 51? Man's in tremendous shape.
And Burks picks him up defensively.
So for him to say, you know, he's not in shape for a match, you know, that's amazing for him to say. It really is. I never thought he would say that.
With that vertical and limb, please try someone else.
Like, it's kind of.
Leonard.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that.
Possession there. They stayed with it, but they
I'm
just
using
couldn't
this in
make
case I want to know. Y'all can see
the
it.
wide open look here for Anthony.
I don't know.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the
I think I gotta get closer to it. My bad. Let's see. He's talking like his cardio's not good, right? You know, that man gets up at 3. No, that man gets up at 4 in the morning. Sometimes 3 in the morning to work out. And I've seen his workout regimen. You know, the snippets that he shows on Instagram or whatever. And what that dude lifts, man, yo, it's crazy because he be lifting those 90-pound dumbbells like it's nothing, the 120s on each arm like it's nothing. So, and then he does the squats. So for him to say that he's not in match shape, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. I really don't. Man, if The Rock doesn't show up, the people in LA will riot. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what?
And that's leadership right there.
You know what? I knew he wasn't going to be at Raw 30. And the thing is, I said to myself, like a small part of me said that he might not even be at WrestleMania because of his schedule. I think next week he has an appointment to debut to XFL, I believe it is. So The Rock is a very, very busy man, and the thing is, you got to remember, this man is the highest paid actor in Hollywood. So this man has a lot on his table to deal with. But like I said, it didn't surprise me that he's not going to be at Raw 30, even though I think he should be at Raw 30 because him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, those guys played a huge part in the Monday Night Wars, and it's like, how can you not include those guys? Those guys are the frontiermen of the WWE in general, if you ask me. You gotta have them at every show, every reunion, in my opinion, but, you know, those guys can't make it, apparently, because of their schedule, unfortunately, at the end of the day. But, you know, The Rock should be. That's just my personal opinion. But going back, like I was saying, it didn't surprise me that he wasn't going to be at Raw 30. He wasn't at Survivor Series for his anniversary. I think it was, what, the Raw 25? He wasn't there. I mean, see, I don't know how WWE does things. I don't know if WWE does things in advance or if they do things last minute, or I don't know what it is. But I remember hearing Stephanie McMahon says that she openly admits that she calls The Rock every second, every day, on the hour, of the hour, on the hour, however it's phrased up. She calls him to see if he's available to come in to do a WWE segment. And he always declines, saying that he can't make it due to his busy schedule. But something tells me he's not going to be at, you know, at WrestleMania 39, man. Something just tells me that. And the thing is, it would be so perfect for him to be at WrestleMania 39 because it's in Hollywood. It's in Hollywood. Like, how could you not be there when... I'm pretty sure The Rock lives in Los Angeles. If not, then he definitely lives in Miami, Florida. But anyways, like, he should be there, man. He should honestly be there. Like I said, it would be a great time to bring back the Hollywood Rock gimmick with the Titron, the theme, all that stuff, man. To the middle. I don't know. I just don't know. But the thing is, I can't blame The Rock because The Rock is getting paid out the behind and then some to make these appearances in these shows, movies, and whatever else he's doing, you know, so I can't blame him. And I'm more than sure, you know, these guys are paying him way more than what WWE is paying him at the end of the day. So it's like you can't help but go where the money is at the end of the day. You see, I don't think he runs on a treadmill or something. That's probably why it's not good. Maybe. See, people pay to see The Rock. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's like you going to SmackDown expecting to see Roman Reigns and you're not able to see Roman Reigns. That's what that's like. You know? And you're disappointed in not seeing Roman Reigns. You know? And I'm not comparing the two, of course, but I'm just making that analogy, that comparison really quick because, you know, Roman Reigns is the greatest professional wrestling act currently today in sports entertainment. That's why I said Roman Reigns. But, yeah, man. You see, The Rock is not working as a Marvel character anymore. Something going on with The Rock. Yeah, it is. Oh!
And here is Durham. Westbrook with a wide open look. And he buries that one.
Yeah, because I heard they gave up the Black Adam thing. Yeah. You need to show up at Raw 30. You got to join the family during the Bloodline. Nah. Because if he does that, you know what happened? You know what happened, right? That would, like, kill the whole vibe, man. That would kill it. That would kill it. That would kill the Roman versus Rock match vibes or whatever. That would kill it. Who I think should show up, though. I think Rikishi should show up. And honestly, if you ask me, I think Rikishi should be a part of the Bloodline, and they should kick out Paul Heyman. That's just my personal opinion, man.
And for those of you just tuning in,
see, last year's WrestleMania, people were already putting Rock. You know what, Deshaun? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a huge fan of The Rock.
Yeah, they need
You
to
know,
regroup. And maybe
The Rock,
try and do
that's my
something
favorite
about that can
favorite
get them
favorite
over
wrestler of
the
all
edge.
time. You know, even though I didn't get to see much of The Rock, you know, as a little kid coming up or as a little toddler coming up, I don't remember seeing much of The Rock, but I do remember him peeking in and out during the Ruthless Aggression era, just a smidget. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I honestly don't want to see The Rock versus Roman. I mean, I'll watch it, but all these rumors and so-called so-called articles of Roman and The Rock happening, it's drying it out. It's really drying it out. It's killing the anticipation. They've been talking about this for the past 4 years, I believe. I mean, it's drying it out. It should have been happened. It's drying out the surprise level behind it, man. It really is. Like, I don't know. I know what the holdup is because of The Rock's schedule. I understand that, but I'm just tired of hearing it. I'm tired of the teasers. I'm tired of the rumors. I'm just tired of it. And I'm not saying it like like I would never watch the matchup or watch the promos between the two, because I would watch it. But I'm just saying, in general, they're killing it. They're killing the nostalgia of what professional wrestling has always been, and that's always been, you know, being surprised of this person feuding with this person, or this person coming back, or whatever the case may be. They're killing it. It's social media's fault. They're killing it, man. They really are. Let's see. But if he agrees to wrestle, then if he agrees to wrestle at Mania, he can go to Raw 30, come out during the Bloodline ceremony, and challenge Roman to a match at Mania on the spot. You know, it makes sense, and you could say that, but then again, it wouldn't make sense, because what's the point of having a men's Royal Rumble if The Rock is going to challenge Roman at WrestleMania for the belt? If he comes out at Raw 30 and has a promo and challenges him right then and there, there's no point of having a men's Royal Rumble match up there. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I don't know why y'all keep doing that. Y'all know good and well it's not gonna work. Y'all know the patch update that they're not allowing that no more.
That's 67% shooting. Here's Anthony.
Oh, nice move.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
I just want to see the story they would put together. Yeah. Like I said, I would watch it, but they, like I said, they're just killing it, man. They really killing. They just killing the vibe. Like I remember when I was at the Royal Rumble when Cena came out at Madison Square Garden. I was there. I think that was 08. Nobody knew Cena was coming back. There was no rumors. Well, then again, there was no social media. Actually, there was social media, but it was like MySpace and, you know, Facebook was on the come up at the time. But it wasn't as popular as it was like back in 2011. Talking about Facebook. You know, with all the fan pages and all that stuff. But anyways, everybody was shocked when Cena came out. Everybody, because nobody expected that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're killing it. They're killing it. See, but Roman's gonna lose the WWE Championship, so whoever wins the men's Royal Rumble can go for whatever. In a way, you're right, but it's like, what's been rumored is that The Rock is supposed to be going for the Undisputed Championships. So Kevin Owens is obviously going to lose at the Royal Rumble. That's obvious because he's going for the Undisputed Championships, and I don't think WWE is going to give him the WWE Championship because, like I said in the past, Roman still has Cody Rhodes, a rematch of Bray Wyatt, and The Rock. Those are 3 matches that we still haven't seen Roman Reigns, you know, go at it with when it comes to a championship match on the major pay-per-view events. So this is why I said in the past Roman Reigns' reign could continue for another year. Especially that he's part-time too? Yeah, it definitely can continue for another year. Let's see, that's what I'm saying. How would you book that people say they want Cody or Rock? Some say Rock one night, Some say Rock night 1, night 2 Cody. How would you book that is my question.
Westbrook picks him up.
See, here's my thing.
Down low.
The Rock don't have time for this. That's a fact. The Rock doesn't have time for this, number one. Number two, The Rock is up there in age. He wouldn't have time to do a full-time schedule, you know, as far as being a champion goes. So you cannot drop the belts to The Rock. It just would be pointless. It would be another... When did The Rock come back? Like 2012 when he got the belt back? When he introduced the new belt, when he got the belt from CM Punk, I think that was 2011, 2012, around there. When he got the belt back and then he unveiled the new championship, that, well, short-lived championship. But as you saw, The Rock, he won the championship. He relinquished it, I think, to John Cena, I think, or something like that. And then The Rock went along his merry way back into Hollywood, you know, making his money doing his movies. So I don't think The Rock would beat Roman for the belts. If he beats Roman, it has to be a singles matchup for no championships. If he beats Roman. If not, then The Rock has to put over Roman Reigns. Okay, and I think The Rock would put over Roman Reigns. That's just my opinion, because they've been so tight together, you know, ever since Roman was a baby, so they're basically a baby, so, you know, that would make more sense storyline-wise, right? So, The Rock puts over Roman Reigns. Now we have 2 matches left. We have Cody and Bray Wyatt. The thing is, who does Roman lose to at the end of the day? Is it Cody or Bray Wyatt? What would make more sense? That's a great question. Because no matter who he would lose to, it would still be a great storyline. I think it would be very creative if Bray won the championships. It would be a childhood dream come true for Cody Rhodes to win the championships. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who would you go with? I think you would go with Cody Rhodes having to be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns, if you ask me. That's just my personal opinion. Because if the Usos lose their Raw Tag Team titles, they're going to set up Roman to lose the WWE Championship on the Raw or SmackDown, or drop the title to Sami at Chamber. I don't think so. But I think whoever Roman drops the title to, Sami's going to have involvement in Roman Reigns losing the belt. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think they give Sami the belts because even though he's over AF right now, it's not believable for Sami to beat Roman Reigns. It's not. It's really not. I think what you do is you have Cody win. Because number one is get that out of here. Because number one is believable. Number two, he's over AF. And then also what happens is a lot of people are satisfied with the result, in my opinion. That's what I think happens. That's what I think happens. But oh man, I really hate to say this because I really would like to see Bray Wyatt get his revenge back on Roman Reigns, but I don't know, man. With the addition of Cody Rhodes, it just would make more sense to give Cody Rhodes a belt. That's just my opinion.
That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Outside Leonard. Over Anthony. Leonard, no luck.
Let's see. I think Roman beats Rock night 1. Night 2, WWE Championship, Cody versus Roman. Loses title on Monday. Loses title on Monday Night Raw. So loses title on Monday Night Raw. And then
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Oh no.
Inside.
Let's see. Okay, I think Roman beats Rock night 1. Night 2, WWE Championship, Cody versus Roman. Roman loses title on Monday Night Raw. And then gets their belt back. People thinking Kevin Owens put Sami's name in the contract on SmackDown. Really?
Pass to Gordon.
That's an interesting take.
It's Gordon finishing it off.
That's an interesting take.
Undersized.
I didn't hear that
He
one.
more than makes up for it with his bounce.
That is very interesting.
Aaron Gordon takes the whistle that time.
But going back to your idea, Deshaun, that's a very hot take right there. If they split it up like that, that's a very hot take. And you know what? That could happen because I think a lot of people don't like the fact that it's an undisputed championship reign and Raw has no major champion. So that could happen. That could happen, yes. That could happen.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. A crossover.
Yeah, that could happen. That should have been. But anyways, yeah, that could happen.
And here's the fast
I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart on your part, man.
pass to Autobio.
I think what happens is
A three from Bryant.
I think what happens is I think eventually if Roman was to lose the belts, yeah, Cody has to take it. Like I said, I wish I could say The Rock. And the thing is, I really want to say The Rock because that's my favorite wrestler of all time. I want to say The Rock takes away the Universal Championship. I want to say that, but thinking about it from a realistic standpoint, The Rock doesn't have time for this, man. He doesn't have time for it. And he doesn't have time for a full-time basis, for a full-time schedule. He doesn't have time for it.
Here's Kobe.
He doesn't have time, man. But if anybody takes back the Universal Championship, it has to be Bray Wyatt. It has to be. That makes the most sense.
Excellent D there from Anthony.
I'm not even focusing. I still got 25 points. That's
Anthony
crazy.
with the jam.
We're losing, but whatever.
I mean, who else do you want taking?
But yeah, that's crazy. People thinking that KO put Sammy's name. That's a hot take right there. That's a hot
The way
take.
up missed.
You see, I think Sammy and KO win the tag team championships. There's a story right there. Yeah, I think I said this in a video or in a live stream. It would be crazy if, like, remember when Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns had the storyline, all three of them together, where Paul Heyman was playing Benedict Arnold, and the thing is, nobody knew where Paul Heyman's loyalty aligned. Nobody knew who Paul Heyman was the advocate for. I think there's similarities in that same storyline, but the thing is, the target is Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn has so much loyalty to the bloodline, but yet you see sneaky ways where Kevin Owens is low-key saving Sami Zayn. And eventually at some point, you're gonna see Sammy, I think, crack and realize that the friendship that he has with KO is probably the best friendship he could ever have in WWE, storyline wise, of course. That's what I think is gonna happen, man. Let's see. Hunter is not about to have Roman be champion. He's not about to have Roman be champion for a whole year again. He had his moment. Time for someone else to be champion and be a full-timer. You know what? I agree with that. But the thing is, see, if Roman gives up the belts, and it's going to happen at some point because all good things come to an end. If Roman gives up the belts, where do you put Roman at? Where does Roman, go? Another face run? I mean, what do you do with Roman Reigns in the bloodline now? That's the question. That's the question. That's the real question.
To the inside.
How did he miss that gun? That's dumb. That doesn't work, man.
Here's Durham. Beyond the arc.
Oh, that's BS, man. That little Kobe
Right
clutch.
side Westbrook. The three. Here's Yachts.
But anyways,
Beautiful shot.
that's true. A lot of people, and the thing is, a lot of people, they're really upset with this Roman Reigns part-time situation thing because why make an undisputed champion part-time? A lot of people is upset with that. So yeah, I can understand. Plus, I heard Hunter, he doesn't like part-time wrestlers anyway. That's what I heard. And the thing is, like I said, I love Roman, but the thing is, why be part-time in your prime, man? Unless you're sick. Like, then I can understand it. Then I'm with you on that. But if you're healthy, you're ready to go, you know, do you at the end of the day, man. That's my thing. At the end of the day, do you.
What they draw up, three-pointer is a must.
But yeah. Let's see. Sammy can beat Roman at Chamber in his hometown and win the WWE Championship and be on Raw. Oh man, I mean that would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. That would be cool, but where do you go? Where do you go? Because you know a lot of people are gonna be upset with that. You know a lot of people are gonna be tight. They're gonna be heated and everything. They're gonna be tight.
Here's Anthony.
And I don't know. That's a hot take though. Let's see. Sammy's not beating Roman for the Universal title. Bray beats Roman for the Universal title, and here comes the downfall of the Bloodline. Deshaun, I agree with you on that, man. That's what I'm thinking. It has to be like that, and then if we get Roman versus The Rock down the line, it'll be a singles matchup, and whoever wins wins at the end of the day. You know, because if it's Roman and Rock, you know, in a singles matchup, then winner takes all. Because if it's a title matchup, you know Roman Reigns is going to win that. Because like I said, The Rock doesn't have time to be a full-time wrestler on the roster. I mean, let's keep it buck, man. Let's see. The downfall of the Bloodline happens at Mania, in my opinion. Okay, who stops them? The Wyatt Six?
Back to Curry.
The Wyatt Six or Judgment Day? Take your pick. Because I feel like
sinks the three-pointer.
These people are watching the man, man. They're not guarding their man. I don't know what Kawhi Leonard is doing. That's Carmelo Anthony. That man is a scorer. But anyways, see how they watching me? They know I'm a scorer. Well, that's just Kobe in general. Kobe's a scorer in general. But anyways. Giannis!
Shoot again.
That's not gonna work. Oh my God, man.
Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up.
Westbrook. Westbrook. My bad.
And there's the call on Curry.
Let's see.
That's his first foul.
Or Roman gets put in a six-man chamber with Cody, Seth, Drew.
Into overtime here.
Let's see, Seth, Drew.
Trying to break that ice cold streak.
See, Seth, Drew, Cody, Seth, Drew, Sammy, Bobby, and Seth, and wins the championship. And wins the WWE Championship. And at Mania, I have Cody and Seth for the title, or Drew versus Seth for the title.
We're in overtime. 90 seconds gone. Here's what has been a great one so
far. These dudes is messing it up.
Now it's Anthony running. He can go
I think I'm playing with kids, man, because they don't know what they're doing, man.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
They don't realize that's not going to work. All that paint master, that's not going to work. But anyways, I'm going to read it again. You see, Roman gets put in a six-man chamber with Cody, Seth, Drew, Sammy, Bobby, and Seth, wins WWE Championship, and at Mania I have Cody versus Seth for the title, or Drew versus Seth for the title. Has Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre fought each other? I don't know. I don't remember hearing about it. That's right. I really don't remember hearing about it.
The defense just...
Oh my goodness, what a play!
This game is over. They really messed up down there.
And there's the ferociousness. Got Joel Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
I really hate to lose this, but this is what happens when people don't know how to guard their man. So
all night and along the way, put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for
See,
them.
taking stupid shots like that, it's not gonna work.
So impressive, man. That was
I'm not even laying down here. Heck with that.
Curry on the wing.
That's game. That's game. Anyways.
Here's the three. Cans it from downtown.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the
Let
switch
me go back to what y'all was writing.
Saving their best basketball for
Let's
the
see.
end. Smart.
Yeah, Cody versus Seth. I meant right.
Fantastic pass.
Another Cody and Seth matchup. Y'all would like to see that?
Ready to pass
I don't know.
to an open teammate. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Because if Rock can't make it to WrestleMania, Cody can versus Roman for the Universal title.
The free throw drops for
And
Cody.
Drew versus Seth can happen at Mania for the WWE Championship. It could happen. It could definitely happen. I can see that. Let's see. No. Them losing all the belts is their downfall. Roman blames them and they leave the bloodline. Roman is all done.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand. And he's the one doing the slam.
He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
It sounds nice, but by being that Roman is still in the contract until I think Survivor Series of this year, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you do with Roman Reigns? Do you just toss him to the side and let his contract run out, or what? What do you do? That's the question. That's the question at the end of the day. What do you do? That's tough. So the Usos go back to being the Usos. That's tough, man. That's really tough. I'm gonna mute this so that, you know, copyright and all that. Copyright infringement and all that good stuff. Yeah, that is tough, man. Oh, it's still not muted. Oh well, we're just gonna get hit with the copyright. Oh well. Let's see. Rikishi versus Brock should happen at Raw 30. Nah, man. That happened already in the past on SmackDown, if I'm not mistaken. But Rikishi should be there. Like I said, Rikishi, man, in my opinion, Rikishi, they should throw out Paul Heyman and put Rikishi in as the wise man. That's just my personal opinion. No offense to Paul Heyman, because he did his thing, but they should replace Paul Heyman with Rikishi. Then it'll really be the bloodline then. Can you imagine Rikishi with his sons, man? That would be dope, man. I'm trying to think. Has any wrestler ever worked with their sons, multiple sons, not just one son, multiple sons? Because I can't think of any off the top of my head, man. The only one that I know of is Ric Flair, Rey Mysterio, but they only had one son. They didn't have like multiple sons. At the end of the day, Rikishi, Afa, and Sika should be there. Yeah, they should be. Is Haku still alive? He should be there too, right? Yeah, Haku should be there too. Yeah. But yeah, Raw 30, man, you know, it should be good. It should be good. Because they had like well over a month to plan for this show, because you know they're going to be looking at this show as an important show.
We get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team and the home.
I can't believe that one.
That was
I wish the comments would show up on the side right here on the screen.
And I'll tell you what,
But it's all good.
forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles.
See, I think Roman loses and gets built back up as face.
Bryant with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bryant has the open look.
see,
And off the glass, that one's
gets
good.
built back up as face.
Gotta be
Who
right
is
on
left for
Kobe
Roman
because he
after
is
all
ready
these
to
titles are
pull
gone?
it
No
at any
bloodline.
moment.
Welcome to Hollywood, Roman Reigns. It's just a thought. Yeah,
On the wing, Mitchell.
he's supposed to be going to Hollywood.
Three-pointer, no good.
I think after
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points.
after he already accomplished everything in WWE, what is there more to accomplish in WWE, man?
And how
He
fun
became
is it
undisputed
watching
champion
Kobe
for like what,
take
over
flight?
853 days or something like that. He
Hey,
became
ridiculous.
United States champion. I think he had the Intercontinental Championship.
Just
I
setting
mean,
the tone with
what
an
else is there to do
aggressive
for you? I
move
mean,
to the rack.
he was
And
tag
where's
team
the
champion with the
help
Shield. I
defensively?
mean,
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Curry. And here's Jokic. And it's Bryant in the corners. And he's good on the three
2
ball.
more days, Raw 30 going to be a banger
Kobe's
after
got
banger
7
after banger
points.
after banger. Essentially nothing left for him to do. Exactly. Nothing, man. I mean, to me, he already is cemented as an all-time great. I mean,
And we did.
he's the best. He's the best of his era. Like as of right now,
From George. And off target as he starts the game.
I think he has,
Gordon with it.
and you could argue that he has the greatest comeback story in all professional wrestling history. Because if you look at what he had to deal with from a health standpoint, nobody ever seen this
It
coming.
can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
George, no good.
That's a
I'll tell you
steal.
what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
See, his next goal is to win the Intercontinental Championship.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty
No,
at
he don't
getting
shoot
it
these.
done inside too.
Anyways,
Too long in the paint.
you see, his next goal is to win the Intercontinental Championship, U.S. Championship, Universal Championship, all at the same time. He hasn't done it all yet. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done all of that yet. You're right. It's the truth.
Here's Bryant. That's
true, right.
Speed that time from George. He's got
true.
9.
Excellent pass.
He didn't even get the Winged Eagle belt yet. He hasn't gotten the Big Eagle belt yet. He hasn't gotten the Big Gold belt yet. See, these are goals that he's supposed to have. He didn't get any of those belts yet, so.
Wide open look. Knocks down the three.
He didn't even get the $1 million belt
They
yet.
don't want to get in a habit of giving him.
Bring in Ted
open
DiBiase,
looks
man.
from 3. First quarter still, but not one to leave open.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Gets the three-pointer.
He hasn't. He hasn't gotten any of them belts.
Curry's got 7.
Or the catch and shoot step is nearly automatic. All he needed.
He didn't even get the WWE spinner belt, man.
Curry, no good.
Never had that.
And with an update,
And that was in his era.
Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone
I
gave
don't
me
know
a
what
few
this
minutes to
fool is
catch up with
doing.
him. Told me defensively they have to
This
stop
patch is so
dribble
bad, man.
penetration,
2K, they ruined
challenge
this,
the
man.
lobs
They
to the
ruined this
basket,
game.
and
Now it's like
generally
2K20
make it
again.
difficult to get to the front of the rim. Don't
See, the thing is, all they had to do was stop people like Sean Bradley, Evan Mobley. Stop those guys from making contested layups all the time. A few contested layups going in, that's cool because that's basketball, but stop them from making contested layups all the time, man.
That's no good.
Players like Kareem, Jordan, Kobe, Paul George, Dr. J, T-Mac, those guys should be making contested layups all the time because that's what they did in real life. But whatever. I'm not the devil of 2K. I'm not a 2K partner, so I don't. Whatever. You know he don't shoot threes.
And the 3 off target.
Let's see. Give Roman the gimmick of The Rock in Hollywood. Roman is born. It would be great. So Hollywood Reigns is what you would like to see. I don't know. I think we're seeing Hollywood Reigns right now. The way he's not arrogant though, but he has his times of being savage on the microphone. But it's not like he came back from Hollywood and decided to do this gimmick.
On the wing, Bryant. 9 points in the game so far.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
The good-looking
See,
shot
all
on the
2Ks
wing.
are copy and paste. All they change is the shot meter, basically.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe
keeping it 100.
And he jumped out
Facts.
to that ball immediately. Great
That's
reaction
facts.
on that deflection.
It is copy and paste. You're absolutely right. And it's copy and paste because they have no competition. That's why.
Forced them to go
There's
somewhere
no competition at all.
with the
So
ball, and he did that.
put me to the line, right? Put me to the
And
line.
he's shooting his first free throw of the game.
Somebody else is playing. But anyways, yeah, you're right. It is all copy and paste. It's been copy and paste ever since 2K15, quite honestly. 2K14 was the last great 2K. That was it. For basketball, actually, 2013,
Bryant, that's for 2.
2013 through 2014, that was the last great years for 2K, man.
Up by 4.
Because they did great in basketball, they did great in wrestling. Well, wrestling, they had Ukes backing them up back then. When they let go of Ukes, that's when everything went.
And if you're just joining us,
Down
we played
here.
through 1 quarter in this one.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when you have no competition, man. EA Sports, man, I remember how fun EA Sports used to be back in the day,
And
man.
looking at what we've seen so far, guys.
NBA Live used to be so fun back in the day, especially when they added those signature skills for like high flyers and sharpshooters and defenders. So that's where 2K ripped off EA Sports at, man. They took all of that stuff and created them as badges. That's all they did. Let's see, when does the AEW game come out? WWE 2K will have comp. Actually, let me check for you right now. Let's see. Let's see, the release date is sometime in February, so we are right around the corner from February, quite honestly. So February is like what, in 2 weeks? So
And the home team has possession. 4-point game. Curry with the steal. For 3. It's Kareem
yeah,
Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound.
that'll give them some competition because THQ
And it's Paul George.
THQ and Utes, they always get everything on point. Every little thing is on point. It's perfect. They always get it right. Face scans, wrestling animations, taunts, finishers, taunts after finishers, they always get that right.
Making sure of that.
And here's Bryant for 3. And it's George missing.
So they will give them some competition, but the question is, how will the game look?
Looking over the floor.
If the game look like trash, then
Inside.
you know people not really gonna be into it, and it's not gonna get a good review. Because that's what reviews go by. They go by the look of the game. That's it. They care less if the game is trash. They care less if the game looks good and is trash. If the game is trash but looks good, that's all they care about.
Bryant. Bryant is double. In the corner, George with it.
Like with 2K, there's a reason why NBA 2K keep getting like a 9.5 out of 5 by these so-called experts. They only gets a 9.5 out of 10 because it looks good. It looks good. Allegedly, it looks good. That's the only reason why they get a 9.5 out of 5. 9.5 out of 10 rather. My bad.
The soft touch from the mid-range. Curry shot looking so effortless.
To the paint.
Because if these PWI insiders for video games, if all they cared about was gameplay, they would have been gave NBA 2K like a 4 out of 10 or the wrestling game a 4 out of 10 easily. Because the game is trash. Let's keep it a buck, man. It's trash. Yes, man, I can't wait. My money's ready. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna watch some AEW clips. I'm gonna watch some AEW clips when the game comes out, man. I'm gonna just look it up, select somebody randomly, and I'm gonna watch to see how the game look. But yeah, the game is definitely gonna be on point. Be ready. It is definitely gonna be on point. And the thing is, they're gonna have CM Punk on there too. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be numbers. Cause you know his fans is definitely gonna buy that game. So his fans is gonna buy that game. Bryan Danielson's fans is gonna buy that game. Because he's going to be on the game.
He's got 11.
Soraya, her fans going to buy the game. So I think she's going to be on the game. I think.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has the incredible gift.
2K, y'all hold
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was off.
They get it back. Mitchell.
How about so?
the layup off target. Deflects the pass. A three from Bryant.
I'll take that. Thank you, Kareem. Go sign some autographs, man.
Bryant.
You haven't done that in about 50 years. See you in the stands, my man.
Set there, making it easy for Bryant.
Seen that.
He had that lined up all the way.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it is touched
you should
by
get
Bryant.
AEW. You should watch AEW. It's great on TBS. I think it's great. I was thinking about doing that, but the thing is, you know what? With AEW is so strict with copyright infringement, man. Like the minute you react to this stuff, they let your video be out there for like maybe 24 hours, if that, and then they take it down. That's the thing. That's what stops me from watching AEW, man. With WWE, whenever I make a video on them, they let the video stay up. I give them that. But as far as with AEW, man, they don't let your video stay up, man. Because when I did a reaction to CM Punk's return, they took the video down within like 24 to 35 hours.
And now here comes Kobe, leading the break.
No one. Yeah, give me that one. But anyways, yeah, they be taking it down, man. Like when I did Soraya's return, my reaction to that, they took that down immediately, man. They let it hang for, like I said, 24 hours, and then they just deleted it because when I made that video got. Hold on, I'll tell you right now, just so you don't think I'm telling the story.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Irving.
Here it is. That video got.
And stolen by Mobley. The open shot, Kobe.
Okay, now I can concentrate. That video got 3,300 views, so 3.3K views. Meaning, saw that. That was crazy. I'm not a steal, but anyways, yeah, it got 3.3K views. Okay. So that video was evidently recommended to people out there. It was recommended to people out there, and a lot of people was clicking on it because it was a hot topic and the thumbnail was popping. That's the thing. When you do YouTube, man, you have to have a thumbnail that captivates people's attention. The thumbnail captivated a lot of people's attention. The click-through impressions rate, it went up. It was like I think it was like 10 or something. It was like 10.0, something like that. I think it was like either 11 or 10.0%, one of those. So that means a lot of people's gonna watch your video, click on it or whatever, and see what you got to say about Soraya. So it did numbers. It got 84 likes and 21 comments. But yet the next day it got taken down, which sucks. They don't like to see people become great, man.
Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yep.
George got himself going.
That's why I like rarely do AEW, man. As much as I would love to, that's why I rarely do it. The only way I can do AEW is like if I'm doing like a watch along party. Like I would have to record, right? I would have to record, and then when I'm recording, I would have to watch it. I will have to watch the segment and look at my computer and watch it from there straight up. Like I can't put the segment, the AEW segment, on the screen like how I do the WWE segments. I can't do that because if I do that, AEW is going to shut it down immediately. So I will have to do it that way. That's why I don't do it. And the thing is, I don't think people want to see my reactions like that, where they just seeing me and just me. And they're not able to see the AEW segment along with me. That's another reason why I don't do AEW like that, because that's the only way it's going to be able to stay up, is if I do AEW like that. So, yeah. But like I said, I would love to do AEW, man. I would love to do it, man, because, you know, their fans, man, is very passionate for what they watch. I think on Tuesdays and Thursdays they very passionate in what they see every Tuesday and Thursday night.
Well, this is what Curry gives you.
I would love to watch Soraya. I would love to watch that. I love Paige, man. I love Paige.
Forget about going
I love that ring, man.
To cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant
I would
throw.
love to see what she's doing over there, but I can't.
Fires the three.
What the hell?
It's rebounded by
That
Curry.
man needs to uninstall 2K for the rest of his life, man.
The three from
Like, if I
George.
throw up something like that, I'm gonna uninstall 2K at the end of this game, man. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm just gonna uninstall the game. I'm never gonna promote the game again, and that's it. You throwing up an air ball like that with Dr. J, like, no, you need to uninstall the game. Just delete the game. What the hell?
And it goes out of
He
bounds.
never did that in his
one's
life.
off
What the
Abdul
hell is
Jabbar.
that? But I don't know why they're so strict on that. Yeah, they very strict when it comes to
It's Bryant in
like
the corner.
copyright infringement, man. Very strict.
It's George on the wing.
I just don't get it. I really don't.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots it. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
They
Bryant's
very
got
strict.
4 points now in the quarter.
And the thing is, that's Tony Khan doing that dumb stuff.
Dropping a
man.
dime, putting this excellent vision.
And the thing is, I don't know. Maybe.
Abdul Jabbar.
But anyways, I don't know. Maybe WWE has seen my videos and they're like, you know what? Just let him go because we know who he is already. He does like more than enough videos on our stuff. So maybe they know who I am. I don't
Outside
know.
Curry. Here's George.
I don't know why he did that.
Outside for Kobe. Second chance shot. Good work there.
Yeah,
as
you
it
better take a
goes.
timeout. Kobe's too much of a
That's
beast.
now 32 points.
But anyways,
Kobe
Wednesday
Bryant.
and Fridays it comes in.
Yeah,
Okay.
he makes the tough pass look easy, but he also, with that vision, always going.
You
to
know what? I'm gonna try to do an
find the
AW
open man.
reaction. I'm gonna try. I know they're just gonna ban it. I know they are, man. I know they are. I'm gonna be honest.
Making a valiant effort to come
I was
all the
surprised
way
they let me
back.
keep up my Keith Lee reaction video. That did 12K, 12,000 views.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Oh, that's BS.
The shot by
But anyways,
Kobe,
yeah, it
no
did
good.
12,000 views. I was surprised they let
And,
that video
he's
stay.
just had one attempt at the line.
I would love to see what Keith Lee is doing, man. I would love to see what he's doing.
Hey, guys, it's crazy. He really
I would
was
love
a
to see what
late bloomer.
MJF is doing.
Early
I know a
didn't
couple of
have
y'all
the
told me about
big-time amateur
MJF.
career You hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
On defense, the
Damn.
visitors.
That's a steal.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop saying can't. There's a way. I'm gonna find a way.
Hammers
There's no
the
such thing as can't.
alley-oop
Because
through.
when you have the mental mind state of accepting can't, this is when things start to not happen for you. So.
And it's blocked by Gordon. They retain possession. Hits it from three-point range. George.
Let's see.
got
Any
6 in the
advice for
quarter.
starting YouTube?
Another good
Oh,
play.
Deshaun, you want to be a
This is how they
YouTuber?
built the lead.
Quick question. I'm gonna ask you that, and then I'm gonna answer that question.
At the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let
You want to be a
up this
YouTuber?
entire
I'm gonna
night.
let you know.
And at
I'm gonna
this
let you
point,
know the
I
ins and
wouldn't
outs of
expect
it.
them to.
Here's Kobe.
Everyone.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, you want to be a YouTuber?
This
All
is
right.
his second trip to the free throw line.
Let me knock this
The free
down.
throw
All right.
drops
You want to
for
be a
Kobe.
YouTuber? All right. This is the first thing you got to do.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third
Most
quarter.
people is gonna tell you that
Irving double
you got to
team.
be consistent.
Pass to Mitchell.
No, that's not the first thing you do. The first thing you got to do
Abdul-Jabbar.
is you got to love yourself.
Tonight, as he is.
When I say love yourself, meaning you got to love your outside. You got to love who you are as a person.
It's
You
good
got to
from
love.
long range.
You got to love who you are as a person on the inside and outside. And you got to love yourself as a person for your qualities, your characteristics, your flaws, and your positives. You just gotta love yourself as a person. And the reason why I say that is because when you do YouTube, you gotta have thick skin. So if you love yourself as a person for who you are and for the flaws and all of that, the characteristics, that's a foul. And if you love yourself, nobody can break you. When people, and I'm not saying all people or a lot of people are gonna leave you, idiotic comments, but I'm just saying when that time comes, people won't affect you. Why? Because you love yourself. That's why. You love yourself at the end of the day.
Here's
So what people say is not going to affect you at the end of the day because you love yourself. So people can say whatever they want. So that's why I say love yourself first before you start doing YouTube. Love yourself because people is gonna make fun of you for how you look. They're gonna make fun of your videos. They're gonna nitpick here and there about things that you say. So that's why I say love yourself first. The second thing, what I would tell you to do is find out what you want to do on YouTube. Find out what you want to do. Whether you want to be a reactor, a video game content creator, a comedic content creator, a tech content creator, a food reviewer, a mukbanger, a chef, a cook or whatever, an ASMR artist, whatever the case may be. Find out what you want to do. Find out your passion and what you want to truly do. Once you find out your passion and what you want to truly do, go from there. See, you can do this. You can say, okay, I'm comfortable with myself. You know, I love myself for who I am. I know what I want to do on YouTube. Those are the two things you got checked. The third thing is equipment now. Now it's time for equipment. And the thing is, what you got to do, when you get equipment, right? When you get equipment, this is what you need to do. What you need to do is, see, I have a laptop. I don't have a PC. I got a laptop. I have a laptop. So I got a laptop so that, you know, I can be portable because of my living situation. My living situation, I live with other people. So I can have my laptop be portable to this room, that room, etc., etc. at the end of the day. So that, you know, if somebody's in this part of my place, I can go to this part of my place. You know what I'm saying? So I recommend a laptop depending on your living situation. If you live by yourself, then yeah, you can rock with a PC and go from there. But I think a laptop would be way more better. And then if you're a traveler, you got your laptop, you can edit your videos right then and there. So in my opinion, get you a laptop. What laptop I will get? Well, first of all, you got to figure out your financial situation.
From the wing.
You got to figure out your financial situation with whatever money you got saved up. That's a steal. Whatever money you got saved up, you got to go from there. Like if you got a budget of $500, let's say you got let's see. Oh, you want to be a reviewer and gamer? Okay, you want to be a reviewer and gamer. Okay, so the first thing what I would tell you to do is, what system do you got? That's my thing. If you got it, I would suggest you get a PS5. Get a PS5 because if you want to be a gamer, the PS5, that's a foul. If you get a PS5, the PS5, it can broadcast on Twitch and YouTube. So you got two birds killed with one stone. You tie your YouTube channel to your PS5, you confirm it and everything. So once you do that, you'll be good to go for streaming. Now, if you want to review things, I hear a lot of people, they go on Amazon and review things and get paid for it or whatever. But the thing is, you got to have an audience for them to use like your promo code or whatever and go from there. So you got to have an audience to do that. But you can still do it. I think you get paid a little bit from Amazon to review things, or whatever the case may be. You can do that for sure.
Outside Bryant. Over Irving.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. And oh yeah, equipment. That's right. Let's say if you got a budget of $500, right? That's
he goes up again.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my. But anyways, yeah, if you got a budget of $500, what I would suggest you do is get like, you can get a budget laptop. You can get an Acer 5 like I got, but I wouldn't recommend you get an Acer 5. What I would recommend you do is get a MacBook. Try your best to get a MacBook because MacBook is the best for YouTube, from what I heard. So that's what I would suggest. So I would suggest you get a MacBook. As far as recording goes, I don't know what phone you got, but you can start off with that. That will kill your budget because some people use webcams, some people use regular DSLR cameras, or cameras that, you know, like Sony, you know, or regular cameras like volume cameras like Sony. So that kills your budget in a range from $85 to $700 because you gotta add the tax on that. So that kills your budget. You save money by using your phone and go from there. I don't know what phone you got, but you can start off using your phone because a lot of these phones, they have like high quality cameras on them, so you'll be good to go with that. So you can use your phone as camera. Okay, we got confidence out the way. When you get your phone, do test recordings. Test yourself on camera. Get comfortable on camera. Once you get comfortable on camera, nothing will be in your way. So that's why I said in the beginning, love yourself first. Because a lot of people, they're not comfortable on camera at the end of the day. They're really not.
Here's Bryant.
They're not comfortable on camera because they're insecure about themselves. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them, you know, aren't insecure about themselves, but it's just that they don't have that confidence on camera. So that's why I say that. You know? That's why I said love yourself first. And then when you love yourself, that'll build confidence at the end of the day. But yeah, that's the equipment I would start with. If you want to do it from your computer, if you want to record from your computer, right? Oh, you got a PS4? Okay, if you... What's up, Roman Kisser? Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through. But if you got... We won? I don't even know... Oh, shoot, I dropped 48? I wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to connect with y'all. But anyways, if you're trying to stream from your PS4, you need an Elgato. Yeah, you need an Elgato. I think Elgatos, you could buy them used, I think in the price range from $80 to $100. You can do that. I don't even know if we won. Did we win? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah, we won. Yeah, buy an Elgato if you're streaming from the 4. You're going to need that. You're going to need an HDMI cord. I think that comes with the Elgato, if I'm not mistaken. If you buy it new, I think. Make a Twitch account. But YouTube is really more of the wave because with YouTube, whenever you create thumbnails, it goes out there into the YouTube algorithm for people to check out your stuff. And you could blow up from anything. It just depends on how good your thumbnail looks, you know, presentation-wise. And also, it depends on, you know, like I said, what you're doing. You want to do, you know, gaming from the PS4. So you definitely going to need a microphone. You need a microphone. If you want to do streaming, what I would suggest you do is you're going to need a microphone. If you want to do it the budget way, you can get this here. Hold up. This is the microphone that I use for reaction videos. This is the toner microphone. Hold up. I got the box. Hold on, man. Let me show you the box. There we go. Alright. Here's the box. It is the TC-777. This is what I use for reaction videos. Hopefully you can see that. This is what I use. You can find it on Amazon and go from there. For the camera, you're gonna need a webcam. What I suggest you do is, in my opinion, if I were you and I want to stream, in my opinion, what I would do is I would pick up a webcam because you can't.
outside.
That's BS. But anyways, because for a webcam, you kill two birds with one stone if you get the Brio. Get the Brio. Get the Logitech Brio, man. Because when you're first starting out, quality means a lot, man. It really does. It means a lot. You know? I would say get the Brio. I know a lot of people would say, well, you know, get the C920. That's a classic for Logitech, you know, webcams. You can start off like that. Yeah, you can start off like that, but it's better to get the Brio because, you know, you're going to get it's best to have the best quality as you can. Get a Brio because it can stream in 4K. So that's really hefty. You don't need 4K, but, you know, it adds nostalgia to your videos. Not only that, but it shows people that you want to get better, too. And then 3, in the future, when you do get, you know, subscribers and all that, you don't have to worry about splurging extra money to, like, buy, you know, a camera and upgrade. You don't have to worry about that. You could just use your Brio 4K. All you got to do is get a ring light. That's all you got to do. Oh, that's another thing. Get a ring light. Get a ring light. You're going to definitely need that. Ring light, when you add light to your picture, it adds more clarity, more sharpness to your image. So get a ring light. That's what I would suggest. So equipment, if you're going on a budget, get the Acer 5. That's what I got. Even though the Aspire 5, not Acer 5. What is Acer 5? Get the Aspire 5. That's the model laptop that I got. I got a laptop. Get the Aspire 5. That's only $300 for a laptop. That's not bad. So you can get that. That's $300 plus tax. That's probably like $327 or something like that. Get a microphone. You can get this. You get this. This is only like 25 to $30. You might be able to find it on sale at Amazon, or maybe try eBay as well. So that's about what, $350. So that's $350. You got $150 to play with. So you got your laptop, you got your microphone, you need your webcam. So with your webcam, a Brio now, when they first came out, they used to be $200. Now you can find them for like 86 or near $90. And that's a great price for a webcam by Logitech, number 1. That's the most dominated brand when it comes to webcams for gamers and streamers, Logitech. And you're getting 4K. You're getting a crisp 4K image. Like I said, add a ring light because that'll definitely add depth to your picture. So the Brio open box, like I said, you can find it for like 86, maybe $95 tops. Open box on eBay. So that kills, you know, everything. And now you got 50. What? You got $50 left over, or whatever. That's good. That's good. So you got $50 left over to play with. You got your mic, you got your webcam, you got your laptop, and you go on from there. Yeah, that's what you need. And then when you download OBS, make sure to connect it to your YouTube account. Make sure to connect it to your Twitch account. And so that you can stream and all that. Get Streamlabs. Get that. Get Streamlabs. Download that. All you got to do is, when you download Streamlabs and all that, just copy and paste. Because it's going to ask you if you want to copy and paste your settings from OBS to Streamlabs. Just click yes. Do all of that. And go from there. That's what I was saying.
That doesn't go. He's an ice cold 1 for 9 from the field. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Okay, we covered the first tip. We covered equipment. Now,
you're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
But anyways, okay, we covered the first tip, which was confidence. The second tip was equipment. The third tip now that you know what you want to do, now that you're test driving your recordings under OBS and you're test driving and testing the waters, now it's about consistency. That's the third thing, consistency. Consistency is not the first or second thing. It's the third thing because now you're comfortable on camera, You know what you want to do with YouTube as far as the long term goes.
They may have talked about shot
Third
selection
is
coming
consistency.
into
See, here's the thing.
And it's Morant missing. The green light
Here's
they
the
gave
thing.
him early should
With YouTube,
turn red. He needs
it's
to get
like throwing a
others
rock in
involved.
the water. And what I mean by that
Chamberlain,
is
no good.
when you throw a
That's
rock
their
in the
plan to
water,
get him an opportunity to finish it
it's so
tight.
hard
That's a miss.
to
They can
see
live with.
how deep that ocean is.
Down low.
And that's how YouTube is. YouTube is that ocean. Because YouTube is that ocean where you're trying to swim and gravitate towards the rock of success, pun intended. And you're swimming, when I say swimming, meaning you're swimming through the platform of YouTube trying to find your way to that rock of success. Meaning you're trying to build up subscribers, you're trying to build up a channel, and you're trying to do things your way. You're trying to be creative in the whole none. So you got to understand when you're first starting, it's not going to start out as you gaining subscribers like that.
Stay with us now as we get set to bring
No,
you
it don't work like
quarter
that.
after
It
this.
takes time. It takes time. And the thing is, you got to take the good with the bad. Whenever you have a good day on YouTube, as far as views-wise, the next video might not have that many views like your other video did. Okay?
And what do you guys think about the visitors here?
You got to take the good with the bad. And you got to realize that, you know, it's not always going to be, you know, it's not always going to be
willing to be physical and
what's that word I want to use? That analogy, rather.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
Like, what you call it? Like, it's not always going to be shrimp and lobster or lobster and steak. You know, everything, you living a good life on YouTube. It's not always going to be like that. So you take the good with the bad with the good, and you keep it pushing. If YouTube is a dream that you really want to pursue at the end of the day, you're going to realize that it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. You know, it's going to take effort from a creative standpoint. It's going to take effort from a content creator standpoint. You gotta remember that. Let's see. You see, I'm waiting for my PS5. Can't you broadcast off PS4 too? No, you can't, unfortunately. No, you can't, unfortunately. You gotta use the Elgato to use PS4. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, you can. My fault, woman. My bad. You're right. I think you can. My bad. It's been a minute since I've been on the floor, man. I'm sorry. You're right. You're absolutely right. I apologize. I believe you can on the floor. See, I've never done it on the floor, so I'm not sure.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him
maybe you can do it on the floor. I'm not sure, like I said. I think you can, though. I think you can. I think. Don't quote me on that. But I know a lot of content creators, they use Elgatos. I know that.
And it's Morant missing. Takes the three. And Bryant good for three.
I know they use Elgatos.
Got 18.
Let's see. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Editing and thumbnails is my worries. Depending on what computer you get, iMovie is the best choice. That's why I said, if you can get a MacBook, get a MacBook, because that seems to be the best for YouTube. Anything Apple related seems the best for YouTube.
There was no indecision, just a full commitment and a bucket.
What you call it? iMovie.
Bryant with the bucket.
iMovie, I'm gonna assume is, you know, pretty much compatible, like easily compatible with YouTube and easily able to edit videos and all that. Because that's usually what the big content creators use. They use their MacBook, they use Apple iMovie, or they might use they might use what's it called? Sony Vegas Pro. That's what it's called. Sony Vegas Pro they use, but that's like for people that's like really heavily into video editing. You don't need that stuff, man. Just use iMovie or just use Windows Movie Maker. That's what I would suggest, man. Just use those two, man.
A minute 50 left in the second period.
I use Windows Movie Maker.
And that's a foul.
I use that, and I use Video Pad.
It's his first foul of the game.
I use Windows Movie Maker to export my videos. Once I'm done editing them, I put it in Video Pad and I add the subscriber video effect thing. I only use Video Pad to add the subscriber effect. That's it. I don't use it to edit at all. So.
Here's Bryant inside.
Yeah.
Here's Chamberlain.
You don't have to do that. That's just extra if you want to do it. I usually do it because it just gives on that a little bit of touch, like a little touch to the video and notification of the new people that's watching my videos to subscribe to my videos. That's why I put it, that's why I use Video Pad for it.
I love how Jokic is just relentless on the glass.
That's why I use Video Pad for that. The thumbnail thing. What you can do is, for thumbnails, you can do a lot. You can make it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get
You can make it off of your phone. There's applications you can use to make it off your phone. Well, it might be hard for you because what phone you got? Hold on, what phone you got? What phone you got?
And they get it back. Lets it fly.
In your face.
Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
If you got a Galaxy Note Ultra, you can do it off your phone because it comes with the pen. And you can use applications like Blend Collage, where you could get rid of the background out of some pictures. Like if you take a picture of yourself, what you do is, see, this is what you do. Since you're going to be a gamer and review, this is what you do. If you want to get views, this is what you do. Oh, you have the iPhone? You have the 13 iPhone? Okay, you good. You good. This is what you do, right?
This is what happens when you start to break your
What you do is...
the resistance is no longer there.
Come on, man. Anyways, what you do is... You go to the selfie. Go to the selfie. That's my name. Go to the selfie thing.
He gets it off.
Go to the selfie part of your camera, right? See, this is where you need a ring light, because you get a ring light tripod, it'll hold your phone in place, alright? This is why I say you need that, because just that little touch, that can help you out. This is what you do. Go to the selfie part of your iPhone, right? Put it in the tripod of the ring light, the holder or whatever, right? Once you do that, just take pictures like facial reactions of yourself. Right? Do like that, or if you're reviewing a product, be like something like that. And once you do that on your phone, oh man, see, you can't do it on your phone because you don't have a stylus on your phone. Oh man.
We talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
See, if you had a stylus, man, you could go to Blend Collage, download the app, and then go from there. I mean, you could buy a stylus from eBay. I'm pretty sure really cheap. Go with that option. You could do that.
Here's Bryant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bryant's got
I'm trying to
in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you got a big lead.
What you can do is you can still do those same shots, from yourself. You take a picture of yourself doing those facial reactions, and then you can add that to your video. And then what you do is, when you go on, that was a stupid pass. Anyways, you can go on Canva, because a lot of content creators, they use Canva. You can go on Canva, make an account, upload your pictures.
Proving once again,
and once you upload your pictures,
with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Once you upload your pictures, take
Chamberlain.
Like, let's say if you're doing a video game, like say you're doing 2K, right? If you're doing My Team or any of that, right? What you do is, let's say a new card comes out, right? What you can do is you can add your facial reaction from your selfie of your iPhone 13, and you could put it in the Canva. And then you could whatever the new player is, like for example, like let's say if Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain comes out, right? What you can do is you can take a picture of Wilt, right? You can take a picture of Wilt and put it in your thumbnail, and you could put like a glow effect around Wilt to make your thumbnail stand out, and you could go like that, and then you could add the team that Wilt played for, whether it was the Philadelphia Warriors or the Golden State Warriors or the 76ers or the Lakers, whatever team that model has, you can add that. And you can add that to your thumbnail and put NBA2K23 in it or something like that. And then when you title your thumbnail, choose a specific font. Choose a glow font. It'll stand out. Trust me. It'll stand out. And once you do that, your thumbnail will pop and people will watch your videos because they like your thumbnail. Some people might subscribe just because of your thumbnail alone. Some people might subscribe for your personality alone. So there's, a lot of eye-captivating. There's a lot of eye-captivating possibilities to where you can get new subscribers at the end of the day.
That's a warm-up jumper for him. Stolen by Bryant. To the paint.
Yeah, so that's what I would do if you're reviewing something. You can, let's see, wait, that phone I need for the stylus. Yeah, the iPhone doesn't have a stylus, unfortunately. If you would have had a Galaxy Ultra, like a S22 Ultra, or if you would have had a Note Ultra, like if you would have had that, then yeah, you could definitely,
and he drives in.
You could definitely do the thumbnails like that. Download Blend Collage, and I think there's this application called Pick Collage. You could download that to do your thumbnail and do Blend Collage to get rid of the background, and then import all of that stuff into Pick Collage, and then do your thumbnail like that. They'll have options for sizes. See, Blend Collage don't really have that much to choose from when it comes to sizes. So go to Pick Collage. Create your thumbnail. I think the thumbnail gotta be. Actually, they'll have a preset. They'll have a preset in Pick Collage. They'll be like, it'll say either Instagram or YouTube banner or YouTube thumbnail. It'll have things like that. It'll have things like that. Trust me. It'll have it preset ready for you to go. Yeah, it'll have things like that for you to go. Let's see, the phone, if you had the S22 Ultra or the Note Ultra or even the Galaxy Note 8, you can get that if you want. I think the Galaxy Note is like $200 now. It's old, that's why, it's old. But if you use the iPhone 13, just buy a stylus, man. It'll be cheaper that way. Buy a stylus, man. They'll only charge you like $5 the most for a stylus. I mean, it should not be any more than $10. If it's more than $10, then they're ripping you off. But yeah, just get a stylus, man. This way, because the iPhone 13, the screen is big enough to where you can maneuver and all that.
Chamberlain pulls it in.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Action on the break.
That's what I was saying. But yeah, definitely get a ring light, man.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and
push me out of the way and then just made it. Wow, imagine, how's that not an offensive foul?
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
But yeah, get a stylus for your iPhone 13.
So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Like I said, you do need a ring light, man. You do need a ring light. You do need a ring light tripod. Those are like $30, $30 to $45.
And here's Hield.
Get a ring light tripod. Get that. You're gonna need that.
Blocked. And as we conclude the
definitely need that, because I see a lot of people. Man, that are reactors. That's up and coming.
Start of the fourth quarter.
Well, not a lot of people, because I really don't spend time on YouTube looking for people to watch, if I'm being brutally honest. I really don't. But, there are times where you see videos recommended to you, and you see videos with, maybe sometimes 1 view, sometimes 5 views, 8 views, and sometimes you want to check it out,
Back to Antetokounmpo.
And I do check them out. I do check them out to see what can I learn from them, I guess you could say. What I can learn from them, what I can do better. I guess, on my end.
And they cash it in right away with a quick
But like
shot.
I said, I don't really go out there watching people, if I'm being honest. I really don't. The only people I watch from time to time,
Outside heel to the inside. To the
the only
right
people I
side.
watch from time to time is Flight
The three is up.
when he does my team, and that's only when he does my team. That's it.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. 3 points. And he's not taking it easy on
Dolce
them at all.
Nisha, I watch them
We all know he's gonna
from
keep
time to time.
pouring
It's
it
very
on.
rare that I watch them.
Defensively,
Like,
you
it'll have to
have
be something that
any
catches my
role
eye
coming
for
back
me
in
to
this
watch
game.
them.
You can't afford to
But
give
that's
them those
the only
looks.
people I watch on YouTube, and you
Coming
know,
out
like
of
I said,
halftime, you
I
wanted to
take
start strong, yet
I take
lost
things,
in
you know,
half.
I learn from them. You gotta learn from other
Rebounded
people
by Hield.
as well.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Well, actually, I don't take nothing from Dolce
Going
Nisha,
inside.
like, quite honestly. I really don't.
Basket's good.
Because if you watch their
And a
videos and watch my videos,
contact
you be like,
never stopped
you don't take
Hield,
nothing from them.
a
What are you talking
committed
about?
scorer who knows how to keep his balance on
I
his
don't.
shot.
And Bryant gets it to go.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just.
I just look at their
any shot he
quality
wants.
and I want to get on par with their quality. See, I don't. What the hell?
Stolen by
I
Durant.
want to get on par with their quality. But let's see. So last question:
Hield with the ball.
how would I get
And
the
it's on
content
the wing,
out there at the beginning? Okay, so this is what you do. To get your content out there in the beginning, first of all,
And I don't
whatever
think
it is that
we've
you're
seen
doing,
many 7-footers who can act
like how you say you want to be gaming
so calm and easy with the ball.
and reviewing
Almost always
reviewing
makes the
products,
right
this is what
decision.
you do. First of all,
Here's Bryant. 13 feet out.
this is
That
what you
one
do.
goes in.
Tags,
Got 43 points.
tags.
He
This is what you do.
means
Tags.
business.
Tags
Unlikely to
is
be a
so
comeback on his
important
watch.
to a video, man. Tags are very important. If you're not tagging your video, like let's say,
teams giving up big leads.
I'm gonna use another example. Like you say, gaming. This is an example. 2K, right? Let's say if you do my team, like I said, that new Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain came
For
out.
them, the first half was
Put tags
more
on
of a
it. When you
filled-out
upload the
process.
video, you're gonna
Now
scroll
it's
and
winning
it's
time.
gonna ask you after you select no, because they're gonna ask you if this video is for kids. You select no. After you select that, there's gonna be another section where
Shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't
so that
think
section's
so.
gonna pop up, and then the tag section's gonna pop up.
Further and further back.
That tag section pop up. This is what you type in. You got the new Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain gameplay. This is what you type in. Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain gameplay. 2K23 my team. Type in PS5 2K23 my team gameplay. Play now online. Type in new Wilt Chamberlain. Type in NBA2K hashtag. Things of that nature. Put that in your tag. YouTube, they give you a maximum of 500 words that you can use, or it's 500 letters.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome.
Only 500 letters you can use. Once you overmax that, they don't let you do no more.
Here's Bryant, plenty of space.
They don't let you do no more after 500, which I think is whack because
Bryant's got 47 points.
you should be able to have unlimited amount of tags on your video. But anyways, tags on your video, that helps tremendously. A lot of people don't realize that. Tags on your video. The thumbnail is the most important part. The thumbnail is what separates you from others.
Here's Bryant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bryant's got 49 in the game.
Holy Bryant!
And I respect.
Damn, I miss that dude so much, man.
You gotta stay in a
You want to stay aggressive.
All I can say is, when my time on this earth is done, I hope to meet him in the afterlife, man.
On the wing, Bryant.
But anyways, yeah, your thumbnail is the most important part. Canva. Canva. Make sure you use Canva. Go on the Canva website. Play with Canva. Play with Canva. And what I mean when I say play with Canva, this is what you do.
Fires from the wing.
This is what you do. Go on the Canva website. Like I said, with your iPhone 13, take selfies of yourself. Add those pictures to the thumbnail because they're gonna give you
And here's Bryant outside.
they're gonna give you presets. They're gonna give you presets, and it's gonna say thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail. Click that. Click that so that
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
click the YouTube thumbnail preset and then connect your phone to your computer, upload your selfie. When you upload your selfie, drag it from the uploaded pictures, drag it into the box. It's gonna be a big box. Drag it to there so that.
Here's Bryant. Pass to Chamberlain.
Yeah, drag it to the big white box. You're gonna see yourself when you drag it to the big white box. Play with it.
That's exactly what we just saw.
The visiting club.
Pun intended. Yeah, play with it. Yeah, play with it. When you add yourself into that big white box, play with it and try to draw up a dummy thumbnail. When I say a dummy thumbnail, like for instance, like I said for. Like I said for the Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain, right? Like I said for that, get a picture of Wilt Chamberlain. Get a PNG of Wilt Chamberlain, right? Put it into your thumbnail, okay? And then when you upload the Wilt Chamberlain picture, put the Wilt Chamberlain picture into that white box. When you put it into that white box, put a glow effect around it because there's gonna be a tab on the left side to where it says effects. Click effects, put a glow around Wilt Chamberlain, put a red, blue, purple, whatever glow around Wilt Chamberlain. Usually what I usually like to do is I usually try to match the colors of the picture. Like if you look at my thumbnails, the pictures usually match. Like for instance, like with my SmackDown thumbnails, I usually try to bring the blue out as much as possible. I usually put the blue border around my thumbnails. That's what I do. So that's what I would suggest you do. Do that. You can play around with the filters, but I don't think that's necessary. Like you could add the brightness, the contrast. I mean, you can do it if you feel it's necessary. The main thing you want to do is make your thumbnail pop at the end of the day. And then you want to go to the text section on the far left side. We're still in Canva. Add the text. You could choose whatever color you want. What I would do is, if I was you, I would go to effects, put the border up because that makes your font more clearer. I know this is kind of like very, very vague, but that's what I would do if I were you. I would start like that. That's what I would do at the end of the day. But yeah, that's what I would do. Play around with Canva, man. Play around with Canva and go from there. That's what I would suggest you do. But yeah, don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged if nobody's watching at first. Just keep going because eventually somebody's gonna watch you, man. Somebody's gonna watch you at the end of the day. But just find your passion. Just find your passion on YouTube, man. If this is what you want to do, find your passion. But yeah, definitely ring light. Ring light is a must. Sometimes it doesn't even matter about thumbnails. It matters about how clear your image is. If you have a clear image, that'll also trigger the algorithm too. But you don't want just a clear image. You want something. You want to show off your creative side to people, to show people that I want to try my best at being a YouTuber. So yeah, you want to be creative as much as possible, man. Believe me, I had them days where I was very agitated because people weren't watching my videos. I had days where I was agitated where I would work my behind off on thumbnails and content, and I would only have like maybe 30 views. Believe me, there were days where I was agitated. But I said, what? I got to keep going. I can't sit there and complain. I got to keep going. If this is my dream, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And because I keep going, this is how some videos I get hundreds of views. This is how I'm able to get some videos with thousands of views. It's not a million views, but it's a start at the end of the day. You got to remember, it's a start. Let's see, man. I appreciate your help. If I ever make it one day, I will owe you. I really appreciate it, man. Anytime, man. You know what it is? The reason why I'm telling you, Deshaun, is because there's a lot of YouTubers that I watched when I had my first job. There was a lot of YouTubers I watched, and lot of YouTubers that I thought was like real cool and funny, and you know, who I thought was like really for the people. And then, you know, I got into social media. You know, I would tweet them. I would tweet them and be like, you know, how do you get this? How do you get that? You know, what type of camera do I need? You know, what type of program do I need to do this and do that? And believe me, they would never answer me. Believe it or not. Yeah, they would never answer me. And I would tweet them multiple times. I can give you names. I would tweet Gento, Chris Smooth. I even reached out to Dame Drops on Instagram. More than 2 times on Instagram. No answer. So if you're reaching out to them or thinking about reaching out to them, don't do it, because they're not going to give you any type of advice. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to give you any advice, because at the end of the day, they're all about themselves. They're all about getting bread, and they see you as competition if they tell you their secrets of what to do and how to start on YouTube. So don't reach out to them, man. Don't reach out to them. This is why I don't watch people. This is why I don't watch YouTubers. This is why I don't glorify over the huge YouTubers. The only YouTubers that I'll watch, even though I haven't watched them in a long time, the only one that I'll watch is Troy Dan. That's it. Because Troy Dan, he actually gave me advice on like separate occasions. He told me, he said, start with a webcam. He said, and then just be consistent. That's it. He said, start with a webcam. Just do that. And I was like, okay. And then, what happened? Oh yeah, I asked him. I said, do I need a DSLR camera? And he said, no, you don't need that. Just start with a webcam. Start from there, and then when you make it, that's when you start upgrading all of that stuff. So that's why I watch Troy Dan. Even though I haven't watched him in a while, I don't know what he's doing, but I will always watch Troy Dan because he actually got back to me when it came to me asking him a question about that. So Troy Dan, and I watch Sam and Jess, because they actually came through on the stream before I had 1K, and they came on the stream and showed love. So those 2 YouTubers I will always faithfully have nothing but love and respect for, and I will always, you know, always admire them, you know, because they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that, but they did it because I asked them. So yeah. See, Gento went on a little downfall. Yeah, man, you know what it is, Deshaun, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, clout and money making can be an evil drug. It can be an addictive drug, because I saw when all of that unfolded, and when I saw all of that unfolded, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised because I said to, and I used to watch them too. I used to watch them during the 2K14 My Team and all that. I wasn't surprised because I said, you know what? Some people have a different character off camera. On camera, they might seem, you know, very, you know, feeble, very laid back and humble and all that, but, you know, off the camera is a different story. Especially when that money comes in, that changes a lot of people, man. And the thing is, when I saw him go at Shake and Bake and curse him out and threatening him and all that, I'm like, why are you going after Shake and Bake? Shake and Bake is harmless. He don't bother nobody. Why are you going after him? Why? And when I saw Shake and Bake cry, I was like, nah, I'm done with Gento, man. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that, because making Shake and Bake, of all people, cry. I'll never forget when Shake and Bake made that video. And everybody was flaming Gento because I was like, nah, man. I was like, nah. But yeah, like I said, man, that's a dangerous drug, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish him the best. That's all I can say. But just the fact that, you know, you let that side out of you, people will forgive you, but they won't forget. They will never forget. And that's why his channel is shot. That's why it's shot. That dude got over 1 million subscribers. I think he got like nearly 2 million subscribers. And I think his views is like, what, 7K? His channel shot because of what he did. It's sad. Let's see, they say Gentle had mental health. That's what they said. Yeah, I heard that too. But the thing is, look, man, everybody deals with mental health. Everybody. The thing is, you don't go off on people and make them cry. You don't do that. You don't do that. You know? But like I said, people forgive you, but they're not going to forget what you did. They're going to, like, they're going to keep their distance from you. They might be cordial with you, but they're going to keep their distance from you. Like with Undertaker and Hogan. Undertaker already said, he said, ever since when Hogan said that I hurt him in the ring, he said, I keep my distance from Hogan. He said, I'm cordial. He said, but I keep my distance from Hogan. Like, I'm on my P's and Q's when I'm around Hogan because I don't know what to expect. And it goes like that, It goes like that. Let's see, we're not getting the acknowledgement ceremony anymore. We're getting a Sami Zayn. Is that true, CXMP? Let's see, it just sucks. Yeah, man. It does. Like I said, we all go through mental health. We just got to be stronger than our mental health. We gotta combat that, and that's not easy. Like I always say, to overcombat mental health, I always say the right thing to do is find things that makes you happy from a life standpoint, or go to the gym and work out to work off that nervousness and anxiety and or anger. Or play video games. That takes people's minds off of things because you never know what can happen. I always say people should watch comedy shows that can make you laugh, or watch your favorite show that can take your mind off of things. There's a lot you can do at the end of the day, and this is options for people that don't have, friends or immediate family to, resort to. At the end of the day, you can listen to music. Music is a number one thing a lot of people listen to when they feel down, man. Shoot, I know when I feel down, I know what I do, man. I listen to some music, man. Shoot, I be listening to some Tupac Shakur. I be listening to some Michael Jackson. Shoot, I be listening to that, man. That calms me down. That makes my sadness go away. I do things like that. Or I go play video games because that takes my mind off of things, man. Or I'll go on a live to see how y'all doing, and I'll go on a live to ramble and talk about things with y'all at the end of the day. Because y'all, at the end of the day, believe it or not, y'all are like my real life verbal, like, family. Like, we talk, even though we don't meet one another, we talk. So we're verbally communicating at the end of the day, Let's see. It's probably because Rock is not going to be at Mania, so he was planned to be at Raw 30. Let's see, it got reported, and I didn't even know until now. So, let's see. So Rock ain't gonna be at Mania. That's disappointing. Look, I wish The Rock would be at Mania just for a promo like he did with Hogan and Austin. That would be dope. But so he was planning to be at Raw 30. Look, it would be nice if Rock would be at Raw 30, but the thing is, if The Rock is going to be at Raw 30, Stone Cold Steve Austin definitely got to be at Raw 30. Like I said earlier, man. Those guys definitely got to be there, man. Those guys made Raw, in my opinion. Along with Bret the Hitman Hart, the Generation X and others. Let's see, man. Me and you would be good friends. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. For sure. Oh yeah, for sure, man. We would definitely be good friends. You know what the thing is, Deshaun, at the end of the day, when I first started YouTube, and I'm being as brutally honest as I can be right now, when I started YouTube, my goal for YouTube was, I wanted to be an entertainer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was my goal, to be an entertainer at the end of the day. But what also was my goal was to get to know people from all communities, all backgrounds, all races, all orientations, all religions, all political beliefs, whatever you want to call it. That was the real reason why I started YouTube. That was the real reason, because Me, I'm the type of person where I like to learn from people. I like to also present myself to people and be honest. Whether it's considered bad or not, be honest. Because you know what? Honesty is good, is bad, is in between, and indifferent at the end of the day. That was my goal for YouTube, to do that. And then the third, last but not least goal for YouTube was to make this a full-time job. Which, I still have a lot of work to do when it comes to that. But, I believe I'm stepping in the right direction, and, I'm making footprints towards that goal. I'm swimming to that rock that's underwater. That rock is the dream. I want to swim to that rock. But I also got on my life jacket so that in case something happens, I could float right back up and be like, you know what? Okay, it's time to take a break. I'm relaxed. I'm going to take a break for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and still go after my dream because I have time on my side at the end of the day. That's what it is at the end of the day. But that's the reason why I started YouTube, man. And the thing is, if you truly want to do this, if you truly believe in your heart you want to be a content creator, by all means, go for it. Like I said, people is not going to give you tips. If they're going to give you tips, it's going to be very vague. It's not going to be tips that, you want to hear at the end of the day, or, it's not going to be useful tips. It's not going to be the hands-on tips, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that. It's just going to be, oh, well, just get a camera and stay consistent. That's all these YouTubers going to say, man. That's all they're going to say. That's it. That's it. Let's see. So, no Rikishi, none of them. Oh, man, that sucks. Wait a minute, is my thing on? Okay, yeah, the mic is on. Yeah, I wanted Rikishi to be part of the bloodline, man. I wanted him to be down there with his sons and enjoy that moment with them. But yeah, man. Deshaun, if like I said, if money is no option and you don't want to go with the budget, option that I was telling you about, a budget of $500. And if you want to just go all out, you can get the MacBook. For the microphone, you can get a Hyper Quadcast S microphone. You can get that, or you can get the podcast microphone that a lot of YouTubers use, which is the Shure. It's a microphone called the Shure microphone. It's called S-H-U-R-E. Once again, that's S-H-U-R-E. It's spelled just like that. It's the Shure microphone. It's a black microphone. Kevin Nash uses it. The Hodge twins, I believe, uses it. Everybody uses it. The big time podcasters, they use it. And I think that microphone is like $170. So if money is no option, you can use that microphone. MacBook, if money is no option. Ring light, get a ring light. If you want a 4K webcam, get the InstaWeb 360, I believe it's called. That is, the regular price was over $300. Right now it's $270, so you can get that. Or if you just want to use a regular camera, get a regular camera, get the Sony ZV-1. Sony ZV-1. Get that camera. That camera has everything. It has 4K by 30, I believe. Either 4K by 30 or 4K by 60. One of those two. Get that. You can get that. And that's the best camera that I know, the Sony ZV-1. So Sony ZV-1 is breaking the bank a little bit, though. Not a little bit, it is breaking the bank, because Sony ZV-1 is like, I think, $700 or $800, and then the Shure microphone is like $170. So you're looking at well over a budget of maybe $1,500. No, not $1,500, because if you include a MacBook, you're looking at a budget of $3,500, really, around there. So yeah. Let's see. They're probably just gonna go off what happened last week. Then I meant from Friday. Oh, with Sami Zayn. Something tell me, man. I feel bad for Sami Zayn, man, because Sami Zayn, he gave his whole self. He gave his whole self to the bloodline, man. Like, imagine giving your all, your loyalty, your whole everything, just to be turned on. I mean, it happened to Bret the Hitman Hart. I guess it could happen to anybody out there, man. Yeah. Let's see, that's alright. I would do it long term. I would want to do it long term. Okay, if you want to do it long term, then if you want to do it long term and money's no option, like I said, go with the MacBook Pro, which is your laptop. For microphones, go with the Shure microphone, which is S-H-U-R-E. Just type in Shure microphone and you'll see the microphone. It's the black microphone that says S-H-U-R-E on a horizontal basis. That's how it looks. S-H-U-R-E microphone. So you got your laptop, you got your microphone, camera, Sony ZV-1. Get that. Get a ring light. Get a ring stand tripod. Gonna need that for sure. And that's it. That's it. Then you just start on from there. Oh yeah, OBS. As far as OBS goes, as far as settings go with OBS, oh man, what I would say to do is, when you go into OBS, right? Let me show you my settings. If I can, hopefully I can. My settings are actually not the best, but I'll give you an idea of what I'm working with. See, this is another thing that YouTubers is not going to show you, but I'm going to show you it because you're always supporting the channel. So let me show you what you would be looking at. Let me disconnect this. Disconnect this. Let me show you. Hopefully this camera picks it up because this PS4 camera it really didn't get. But yeah, let me show you what you would be looking at, so you can see my settings. If you can see that. Hold up. Let's see if I can show you the OBS settings that I got. That's why it's caught. Anyways, there you go. It gives you a somewhat. I know this camera's kind of blurry. Forgive me, but I'm a point right here. See this? Oh Lord. See this bar right here? Ooh, man, my finger. This bar right here is my microphone. Hold on, y'all. You good to go? Hold on, y'all. Okay, we back. Okay, see this, Deshaun? This is OBS. Let me move my water bottle. This is OBS right here. See this? You can see my settings. See, I only have two settings on, which is my microphone and my desktop audio, because I do reaction videos. See, if you do product reviews, you're not gonna have to worry about desktop audio. But for your video games, this is what you're gonna have to worry about. So as you can see, my microphone is up. My desktop audio is, I keep it in the green range so that my audio don't sound fried. Okay? Of course you can't see anything now because my webcam is not connected to the laptop, but this gives you somewhat of an idea. This is the only two things you're gonna need on for your audio. As far as video capture device, that's your camera. You could play with the filters to match the color in real life when you're on camera. That's what that's for at the end of the day. The display is if you're looking at a video online and you want to see how it looked at the end of the day. That's what it's for. With the microphone, you might have to play with the gain settings. Hold on. Let me show you because I wish I could do this all in the video, but let me show you. See, when you go to your mic, you're gonna have options for properties and fillers. If you click on properties, which is I'm about to do right now, well, actually I clicked on filter, but as you can see, I clicked on filter. This camera's so bad. I'm so sorry, man, but Hold on, let me turn down the ring light. I think that's what it is. Here it is. Okay. Somewhat better, I guess. Whoa. See that? My ring light, man. But anyways, this right here is the gain. And what I have mine set to is 11 dB. And what gain does, it makes your microphone it makes your microphone sound louder in case you need it, in case you need your microphone audio to triumphant over a recording that you're doing. Like if you're playing games, you will definitely have your audience hear your voice over your video game. So my gain is at 11. You might have to play with this to figure out what is best for you. Noise suppression is to filter out the background noise, like if somebody is vacuuming or if somebody's outside, with construction or any of that. That's what noise suppression is for. Me, I have my noise suppression on the best setting, which it will cancel out noise suppression. But the noise suppression, what that does is it has your mic to focus on your voice. Darn, this camera's so bad. My bad, man. This camera's so bad. But yeah, noise suppression right there. That's the setting right there. And see, you'll have two choices here, but the choice you want to go with is RN noise. Alright? RN noise. If you don't go with RN noise and you go with the other suppression, which is the outdated suppression, just put it on -17 or something like that. A limiter down here. This is what I use so that, like, whenever I'm watching something and whenever I'm shocked, you won't hear my microphone audio get fried. Like, you won't hear it, like, you won't hear the audio just, like, crumbling so terribly. So basically what I got here is a threshold. That's what this is right here. That's what it says right there, threshold. And what I got that on is negative 2 dB. You can't see it because of the ring light and the terrible camera quality, but that's what it says. And then for the release, which is for your voice, I have it set for 60. I think that's 60 milliseconds, I believe. So yeah, it's just some tricks to the trade when you do OBS when you first start it. And like I said, the reason why I'm telling you is because I appreciate your support, my man. And also because YouTubers, they're not gonna tell you any of this stuff. They're not gonna brand you into this stuff. Let me see. Okay, here we go. See, now I'm gonna show you this. See, I went to video capture device. Of course, my webcam is not connected, but as you can see, I have the resolution set to 1920 by 1080p. So that is the highest definition that I want on my computer at the moment. I can do 4K, but the thing is, it'll be laggy and all that stuff. So that's why I'm not doing 4K. For me to do 4K, I'm gonna pick up the Brio and go with that. But as you see, for FPS, I have it set to highest FPS. I realized that was my problem with OBS when I was recording. Video format, you can leave that to any. For color space, I have it for 709. Color range, I have it set to full. I don't know if you can see that. This camera's bad. But hopefully, I don't know if you can see that. I wish this thing would autofocus or something. But yeah, it's like that. Go down. And then basically that's it. As far as settings go, these are my settings. When it comes to video and all of that. Let's see. For settings, see, if you get a MacBook, you're gonna go with the NVIDIA graphics card. Like right here, as your encoder, see this right here? Right there. It says encoder right there. Encoder. Me, I have the AMD encoder, so I have to go with the AMD264. If you have the NVIDIA coder, go with that. That's the best for OBS. That's why a lot of people uses the MacBook, because of NVIDIA encoder. So use that, and for your bitrate, choose 6000. That seems to work for me. So I would say go with that. Don't go no higher than 8000. See, my computer is not powerful, so I gotta go with the lower bitrate. So yeah, go with that. And as far as this goes, for your video settings, I know you can't see that, but as far as video settings goes, put both on 1080p. I use 30 frames per second on 1080p. You can use 60 frames per second if your computer can handle it. Mine unfortunately can't, because I'll get encoding errors, like overloading encoding errors. So that's why I don't do 60 frames per second as far as the video settings, as you see here. So I just do 30 frames per second, and it works for me. If you're having any freezing issues, I suggest you go to View. See View right here. Oh man, this stupid camera. It's View right here, and then go all the way down to Stats. This stupid camera, man. And as you can see, like right here, like sometimes right here, it'll be orange and red. Sometimes right here will be orange and red. All you do is go here to the reset button and click that, and it'll go back to white. So yeah, that's my tips for OBS. And I know, like I said, I know it's not the best, because this camera's like terrible, quite honestly. It is, but that's my that would be my tips for you as far as OBS goes. Let me see if I turn this light. Maybe we'll be done. No, it did not make it better, but whatever, man. But yeah, that would be my tips for you if you want to start. Yeah, man, that's my tips. Like I said, man, once you love yourself, man, nobody can bring you down, man. Nobody, absolutely nobody. Because I know with gaming, you're gonna get a lot of trolls and all that stuff, and people trying to clown you. So don't even pay that no attention, man. Because once you love yourself for who you are inside and out, nobody can break you. And plus, you'll be comfortable on camera and the whole nine. So you'll be good to go. Look at Flight. People get on Flight all the time and be making fun of him and memeing him and all that. They be memeing him and all of that stuff. Look at Flight. He's still doing his thing. He don't care. So that's why I say, once you got that down pat, and once you got a passion for what you want to do, nobody can stop you on YouTube, man. Not only on YouTube, but for TikTok, Instagram, all of that stuff. Nobody can stop you. Let's see. I dare play XXX Tentacion. I might as well, because I'm already copyrighted, so I might as well. Even though I don't know any of his music, but I will play it just for you. But, yeah, man. We just rapping at the end of the day, man. Let's see. Oh man, I can't. All right. I wish I could. It wouldn't let me, man. I wish I could. Actually, I'll just do it on my phone. That's all. Oh yeah, no problem, man. No problem. See, I'm just thinking about it from a standpoint where, you know, people is starting out, and not only starting out, but you support me, so that's why I'm letting you know the tips and tricks, man. That's why I'm doing that. That's why I'm doing that. Because I know who you are, so. If it was a random in here, if I would recognize them, I would still give them tips at the end of the day. But I wouldn't go into all depth and detail like I did with you, though. I would just tell them. I would tell them, Start off with getting your confidence together. Get your phone, do some test recording, get comfortable on camera, find out what you want to do on YouTube. Once that's your passion, get a laptop, get a ring light, get a camera. Actually, you can use your phone, but depending on what you want to do, get a webcam, go from there, and just go all out. Put tags on your videos, learn how to do thumbnails, and that's it. That's what I'll tell them. If they were random, if it's somebody I don't know. But see, I know you, so I'll definitely look out for you. But yeah, let me turn off this light. There we go. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Maybe we should try WWE, man. Let's try WWE. Hold up. I know it's gonna be toxic, man. It's gonna be toxic. Oh man, it's gonna be toxic.